Hey, good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night. I am Bruce Beal of 407 and Beyond Vacation Company, and because it's Thursday, it is time for our weekly podcast where we bring to you this week's Disney and Universal vacation news. This week, there's a little bit of news coming from Disney Cruise Line and cancellation. So if you have a cruise or you're thinking about going on a cruise, tonight's a good episode to tune in. It should be fairly short. There's not a whole lot of news coming from the theme parks and other travel destinations this week, but tune in. If you are catching us live, welcome. If not, and you're watching this back, if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment section below, and we will answer those. Before we get going on this week's news, I just want to say, please, if you could, share us on your Facebook page, your profile. Really try to help us connect with those families who are looking about going on vacations or who may have questions about crowd levels, dining reservations, park pass reservations, and any questions on health and safety measures. So if you could do us a favor and share us on your Facebook profile, we'd greatly appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your family that we are here to answer questions and help book their next unforgettable vacation. So with that, the 407 and Beyond podcast is, of course, sponsored by 407 and Beyond Vacation Company, Disney and Universal experts who help plan your family's perfect vacation. So all you have to do is show up, have fun, and create family memories. As always, our services are free to you. Visit us on the web to get started at www.407vacations.com. All right, so like I said, we're just going to jump in with Disney Cruise Line news. Obviously, a lot of Disney Cruise Line cancellations as of late, and the cancellations are just continuing to build up. So the Cruise Line International Association, which you can see otherwise known as CLIO on this side, which we are members of, has announced that they are wanting to suspend cruises from U.S. ports all the way through October 31st. And so Disney Cruise Line has canceled October sailings, and in addition, they have canceled some select November sailings. So the November sailings that have been canceled are the Disney Dreams November 1st and November 8th sailings. November 1st being a 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise, and the November 8th cruise being a 5-night Western Caribbean itinerary. The Disney Magic and the Disney Wonder will also cancel their November 1st cruises, with Disney Magic canceling November 7th, 5-night Eastern Caribbean sailing, and the Disney Wonder canceling their November 6th, 14-night Panama Canal sailing. So if you find yourself in one of those boats and your cruise and itinerary has been canceled, Disney is offering a future cruise credit. As of right now, they've mostly been a 125% future cruise credit that you can apply on a future cruise. So Disney has stated that there are various levels of Disney cruise credits, but they can be the original terms were that they could be used within 15 months, but that credit has automatically been added to folks' accounts and has been extended to future cruise sailings all the way up to March 31st, 2022. So you can apply that future cruise credit all the way up through March of 2022 and booking a cruise for you and your family. So unfortunate news from Disney Cruise Line that more cruises have been canceled, but that shouldn't come to surprise anybody with that. But the nice thing is that you do get that future cruise credit that you can apply in the future. But if you have any questions or you're looking to book a cruise in 2021, make sure to reach out to a vacation planner on our website, and we will we'll get you a quote and we can get you booked up for an itinerary. So, and speaking of water, if you've been following social media the last week over at the Magic Kingdom, Splash Mountain, one of the boats with guests in it had sunk during the attraction. This is a screenshot from a Twitter video that was posted by a guest who was in the boat. And during the attraction, I guess the boat started to fill up with water and the guest got out of the boat and kind of stood on the side of the attraction. So if you check out the video, you can hear the Disney employee kind of scolding the guest for getting out of the boat because it wasn't very safe. But my thoughts are I'm not going to stay in that boat as it sinks. You can see it's completely underwater, which I don't think would be safe. But just kind of a funny story that Splash Mountain, it not only is it going to be reimagined into Princess and the Frog, but now they're having some boat troubles. So kind of a funny story, but not really coming out of Magic Kingdom this week in Splash Mountain. Hopefully these issues are kind of resolved when they reimagine the attraction. As far as I know, this is one of the first times that one of these boats has sunk, but it was just right before the parks closed that a boat over at the Jungle Cruise sunk during the attraction, and they had to evacuate guests off of those boats. So I don't know what it is about boats and sinking at the Magic Kingdom, but I'm hoping that they get those fixed fairly soon. So if you have any comments or questions, make sure you put them in the comment section. And even if you're watching this later and just trying to catch a little bit of the news, reach out to us. We'll check the comment box even after the recording of this live show. So, but in more exciting news, we had cruise cancellations and boats sinking at the Magic Kingdom. But in more exciting news, if you are an annual pass holder, Disney is now offering, geez, just cutting up my face there, is now offering 30% off of merchandise. And so the discount originally applied to theme park purchases and purchases at Disney Springs, but it is now being offered on Shop Disney. And so if you are like me, my cart is now filled with a lot of Shop Disney merchandise. But 30% off, you use the code, and as far as I know, don't quote me on this, you can apply this with your Disney Visa discount and free shipping. So if you have some Christmas shopping to do early, or there's a couple of things that you wanted, but you're not going to be able to be in the parks anytime soon, 30% off for AP holders on Shop Disney, but also in the theme parks and at Disney Springs. So kind of some exciting news for those wanting a little bit of merchandise from the parks, but unable to be at the parks right now. So, and speaking of things coming for annual pass holders, so Disney on the Parks blog announced that they are going to be sending annual pass holders the yearly magnet, and this year is Tinkerbell. You can see I've been pointing the wrong direction the entire evening. You can see I have some Mickey, Donald, and a Christmas Mickey, and so they are sending as a surprise to annual pass holders a new Tinkerbell annual pass holder magnet, one per person per annual pass holder. So nice that Disney is offering annual pass holders some benefits, the discount, the magnets, especially since annual pass holders have been limited to 3 park passes reservations. So just some good things coming if you are an annual pass holder. So in other news, in other travel news, the Florida governor has rescinded a travel restriction that was once in place that required guests from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut to quarantine for 2 weeks or 14 days before arriving in Florida. And so it was earlier today or yesterday, that Governor DeSantis actually rescinded that travel restriction and that quarantine order. So if you are a guest or a vacationer from the tri-state area, either in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, that order for 14-day quarantining before vacationing in Florida has been rescinded. So that should make your travel plans even a little bit easier. So, and then also this week, Disney announced that Mulan, the live action film, will be going directly to Disney Plus. So Disney announced that it will be released on September 4th, and guests can buy it. Yes, buy it. It will not be included in your Disney Plus subscription. And the price will be $29.99. Disney has said that this is not a rental. However, you will have if you purchase the movie for $29.99, you will have it indefinitely. So, although you will have early access to watch it on September 4th, I do imagine that at some point, the Mulan live action movie would eventually be free as part of the subscription service of Disney Plus, but they might hold off making that part of the package now since they are asking Disney Plus subscribers to purchase it for $30. So been a lot of discussion about this move, whether it means that movies are going to be going in this direction, and whether you can buy them or rent them instead of them going to the theaters. This could be the new normal for a little bit. A lot of people saying they like the movie theater experience, but are looking forward to this model. Personally, I'm looking forward to this model. I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to watch it at home, even though I do like the movie theater experience. For $29.99, it'd be the same price for two people to go to the movies, maybe three, depending on the type of day. And so a lot of people are saying, well, this actually saves us money, because if we took our kids in the movie theater and got snacks and concessions and then went into the movie, it'd easily be $100 to go see Mulan in theaters, and $30 to rent it at home or to buy it at home is significantly cheaper. I have mixed feelings about it. However, I'm excited for the movie. I don't know if I will spend the $29.99 to get it on September 4th. But if you do, or you plan to, let me know in the comments below, and we'll carry on this conversation. But personally, I kind of like the direction that this is setting. Bob Chapek, CEO of Disney, said that this is going to be testing the waters, and so we could see this with future movies in the future. So pretty interesting. And I look forward to it. So let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to it, what you think. How would you feel if this was going to be the new model of movies, and that you just rented them or bought them instead of going to the theater for a theatrical release? So that's really it with the news. What I wanted to add at the end of tonight's show is the rules on mask wearing and temperature screenings at the Disney theme parks is constantly changing and evolving. And so I urge you that if you have upcoming plans, reach out to your vacation planner, ask any questions that you have. Make sure you hook up with him or her and let them know. If you do have questions or concerns, one of our vacation planners will definitely be able to answer your questions. But even on the Disney website, they have this page called Know Before You Go, and it kind of outlines all of the health and safety measures that you need to prepare for. And so just for examples of some of these changes, they are taking temperature screenings for dining reservations for table service restaurants. And so any guest with a temperature of 100.4 or higher will not be allowed to eat in the restaurant, and that includes their party, just like at the park entry. And the new rules regarding masks, there's no gaiters, there's no masks with valves or holes in them that are permitted. And if you are eating or drinking, you cannot be up and around in the parks with your mask down. Even though you may be eating or drinking, you must remain stationary so other guests can, avoid walking near you, keeping that physical distance between you and them. So reach out. Make sure you stay up to date on all the things. If you have an upcoming vacation, if you are interested in getting a quote for 2020 or 2021, please visit us on our site at 407vacations.com. There you can fill out an easy form, get a quote, start working with one of our expert vacation planners so you can plan your family's perfect vacation. We're going to have an article coming out on our travel blog on our site later this week about why 2021 may be a good time to book a reservation and visit Walt Disney World. So a lot of fun stuff coming out, a lot of new attractions if they open up on time. And as of right now, crowd levels and capacity is still low. So if COVID-19 is not changing your travel plans, you ought to consider visiting Walt Disney World in 2020 and especially in 2021. So look out for that article. We'll have that on our Facebook page where you can stay up to date on all Disney and Universal vacation news, including Adventures by Disney and Disney Cruise Line. So make sure that you stay abreast with all the vacation news on our Facebook page. You can also check out in-park videos and vlogs over on our YouTube page at 407 and Beyond Vacation Company. And lastly, we are looking to hire new agents. So visit us on our Facebook page or on our website where there's an application. So if you are interested, we are looking for folks who have travel experience, who are looking to build their own business and do that full time with 407 and Beyond, become a vacation planner. So make sure you check us out there. If you have any questions, visit our site, chat with a vacation planner, or email me at bruce@407vacations.com. So guys, short episode tonight. That's the news week in a nutshell. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. We're happy to answer those even after the live show ends. So please join us on Monday night for a live discussion. We'll post that event on our Facebook page later this week. We hope to see you there. Everybody stay safe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.